everyone, welcome back to another supplemental here on Thomas & Friends Home Media Reviews. This time around we're covering yet another version of Thomas and the Magic Railroad that is currently floating around out there on secondary markets and such, but this one is from another country. Interesting. Just a little refresher here for you. Here's what the United States copy of Thomas and the Magic Railroad's original DVD print looks like. Many of you are very familiar with this release as you grew up with it. I did not grow up with this release. I grew up with the VHS release, actually. Look at the disc here for you. Just quick refresher, as per usual. Today, we are taking a look at the Magic Railroad as it was released in the United Kingdom. This comes courtesy to us from Thomas Fan 261, also known as Sean. Sean runs his own YouTube channel. You should definitely go over and subscribe to him. I've been catching up on his Thomas UK DVD reviews. I enjoy them very much, and you should check them out as well. Also, he's just a genuinely good guy, and he sent this to me free of charge. He's also sent me the stuff that we're going to be covering in the new revival season of Thomas & Friends Home Media Reviews, which, spoiler alert, that starts next week. Crazy, right? Let's take a look at the UK copy of Thomas and the Magic Railroad. And this should strike you as immediately different because this is a completely different poster art than that is. This features, I think it's the UK poster of Thomas and the Magic Railroad. It's a different poster than that one is. But I like this poster pretty good. I mean, I'm more partial to that one because it's nostalgic, but this one actually is pretty good from a compositional standpoint. You got Peter Fonda up there at the top, Mara Wilson, Alec Baldwin. I would have changed that font, though. It's really not all that eye-popping, especially when you hold it back here. It's kind of hard to tell what it says. Thomas and the Magic Railroad up in the clouds. You got Junior, Lily, Mr. Conductor, Burnett Stone, Lady. Oh, there's Mutt, too. And there's Diesel 10, and Thomas looks like he's bursting through a existing poster. That is kind of interesting. It's a weird choice, but cool nonetheless. The world's favorite train in his magical movie adventure. Or first magical movie adventure, excuse me. You got your UK ratings there on the side, rated G for general audiences, I presume, and U for Universal. Not the company, Universal. The spine, Icon, I guess that's the company that released this. Thomas and the Magic Railroad, G and U for your ratings, and a DVD logo down there at the bottom. The back features some screenshots from the movie, all of them featuring Thomas and or Mr. Conductor. Interesting choices. Join Thomas the Tank Engine and meet lots of new friends in this enchanting family adventure movie, Thomas and the Magic Railroad. Thomas there on the back with a blurb about the movie. There's a cartoon lady and a cartoon Dodge down there at the bottom. Your special features include interactive menus, don't know how that's a special feature, scene access, don't know how that's a special feature either, and a trailer. Hey, that's kind of a special feature. Copyright information legalese down there at the bottom. There's your barcode, DVD logo down there next to the PAL logo, which means this is a Region 2 release. This will not work in US Blu-ray or DVD players. You need a Region 2 player to watch this. Down here at the bottom, you've got your ratings, once again with an explanation about what they are. G, fit for viewing by persons generally, and U for Universal. I gotta say though, I'm more of a fan of the back of the US release. The UK one seems a little bit bland to me. The US one has like cool little cloud things around promotional shots of the engines and such, and a more robust special feature area, even though most of this is not actually special features, and most of this is not special features either. Now if we open this up, the disc is actually a squished up version of the back poster art, which is kind of interesting to me. No inserts or anything in there. So despite what I said earlier about this being Region 2 and me having no way to actually watch this in the United States, kind of a lie. I have a way to watch this. I ripped this on my computer. That's actually how I was able to watch the content for all of the other releases that we're going to be covering in our new season. which again starts next week. Ripping, if you don't know what that is basically you load up the disk into a specific program, and that program rips the files that are on that disk off of the disk, makes a copy of it, and puts it on your computer so you can watch it anywhere that you want as long as you have the file on hand. It's a little bit more complicated than that, but that is the basic rundown of what a rip is. And when I ripped Thomas and the Magic Railroad and watched a few scenes from it, I was kind of weirded out because the pitch was significantly higher than over here in the United States. Me being me, I thought that my software that ripped this did something wrong and ripped a different file or a different audio format. I thought something was wrong with the actual file. So I messaged Sean on Twitter and asked him, hey man, you know if the Thomas and the Magic Railroad that you guys got over in the UK is higher pitched than the US version. He said, I'll pop in my own personal copy and let you know. Turns out, it is. In the UK, Thomas and the Magic Railroad is actually higher pitched than in the United States, because Sean's copy did the exact same thing and had the higher pitch. That makes absolutely no sense to me why it would have a higher pitch in another country than in the United States, but that is an interesting fact. So if you are looking for the UK copy of Thomas and the Magic Railroad for your own personal viewing library, just be warned, it's going to have a higher pitch than in the United States. Although you shouldn't pick up any DVD version of Thomas and the Magic Railroad, you should pick up the Blu-ray version released by Shout Factory, because that looks beautiful. So that wraps things up with this supplemental on Thomas and the Magic Railroad. As I've said multiple times, the revival season starts next week, so I don't want to hear any comments about people saying, supplementals are great, but when's the revival season coming, man? You promised that a while ago. Next week, people. I want to thank you all so very much for watching this video. I'll see you all next time. Good night, everybody.